Okay, so this reading is was requested by somebody, and instead of doing a type out one, I'm just going to change a name and see what we got. So this reading is for FAE. Change is good. So Miss FAE, what is powering your situation? Balance and diligence with trust on the bottom. So it's a 23 and a 43. I feel like you've been left out in the cold. I feel like you don't know what else to do. I feel like you are lost and you feel like you have no one on your side. And I feel like no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, you can't get out of it. And you've been trying forever, you've been struggling forever. And so the one thing I want to ask you is, are you making the right choices? If you had extra money, would you spend it on the right things? Now, there's no wrong or right, but if you're struggling, you don't need your nails did. You can do them yourself. What's changing? Perspective. With wrath on the bottom. I feel like you're angry at the world because you are alone. You've had to do so many things alone. And you're angry. This is also the hangman in my deck. Just feeling stuck, alone, isolated, single. This is the lily is like this weird balance of being pure while also being so my cards also have Lenormand. They all have a different anyway. I feel like you're bogged down in your emotions. You're like drowning in your emotions. Somebody was cruel to you specifically. Someone tried to leave you stuck. You're realizing now that somebody intentionally tried to keep you stuck. Somebody has helped and contributed to this. And yes, a lot of it is you. But sometimes when you made those decisions, they were made with the interests of somebody else in mind. And with those interests in mind, you took the hit, even though the person might not have been thrilled with it's like no matter what, you took the hit. It's like somebody put the electric bill in their name, but hooked it up to somebody else's card. And then somebody else's card keeps defaulting, but it's in your name kind of thing. So what's blocking this situation? The truth. The truth is the challenge. So either you're not expressing what you need to, or you don't have all the information. Or your truth is your challenge. With karmic on the bottom, you know this isn't for you. You already know that you're keeping yourself stuck. So now the truth is, okay, now it's a double whammy. Because now, not only have you sacrificed a lot for these other people, but now you know that it's your own choices that have gotten you here. And somebody make sure you know that. Whoever you're dealing with, because karmic's right on the bottom. This is a karmic situation. This is like in a past life, you did not learn your lesson. You did not get it. Also, I just realized I didn't put any music on, so I literally just dove right into this, and so that's unusual for me. That should speak volumes. That means I've that's interesting. Ooh. What's coming to light? Initiate. Ooh. Somebody's like, I can't do this anymore. I gotta go. I've done this too long. Sloth on the bottom. I've done this too long. I know knowing what isn't for you is just as important as knowing what is. You know what isn't for you, and it's this. Now, it's scary because once you know that, you still have to make up your mind of where you're going to go next. And that's a little bit harder if you don't have a plan. But I feel like once you decide to leave, hear that, Zoom? Once you decide to leave, the universe will work with you. If you keep choosing the wrong thing, the universe is going to keep trying to get you away from it. That's why you feel left out in the cold. That's why you feel like you're being neglected, like everything just keeps getting worse. If you are living somewhere you shouldn't be, if you are dating or married to someone you shouldn't be, And I know there may be children involved, but children need a happy home. If it's not for you, if it hurts your heart, you need to go. I feel like you've tried. I feel like you've already made up your mind. You already have made up your mind. And because you have known this for so long, I feel like once you choose to step into where you need to be, the pieces, it won't be easy. It won't just magically appear. But to an extent, I feel like the pieces will slowly, and not even slowly, sloth is it, but like, I mean, nothing happens in an instant. Yes, your life can change in an instant, but like, big changes necessitate time. You know, it's not like you can leave something and be set up in your new place comfy as all hell tomorrow. It doesn't work like that. 3 weeks, a month, realistic. You gotta work on it, you gotta look for it. So either you got to, I feel like you need to let some clouds clear. I feel like if what's blocking this, I do feel like there are pieces that still need to come out. Maybe you've made up your mind, but you haven't actually implemented the way that you feel yet, haven't expressed how you feel yet. But I do encourage you to do it quickly, because if you're just going to be mopey and sad and slow, that's not good for anybody. The harder it is to say something, the sooner it needs to be said. My brother said that, and it was beautiful. So let's come into balance. Consequence with foundation, integrity, and karma. Ooh, 8448. The consequences aren't always bad. And actually keys on here. So I feel like what will come to balance once you choose, if your foundations, if your goal to move forward is for a positive and better, healthier you, I do believe that it's going to be okay. The change is going to be okay. Change is scary, but the uncertain is also the fool. I feel like you whatever, just go. I feel like the clouds have cleared. I feel like even in this relationship or in this situation, you still feel alone. And it's because you're with people who want you to feel alone. If you're miserable, if you are down on yourself, you never will have the strength to go alone or to do what you need to for the people that you're with. But I think that you know you deserve better. You believe you deserve better. And now you need to initiate the actions to get better, to receive better, not get better. I mean, I'm sure that as you remove yourself from the situation that you're in, you're going to just naturally grow. Finally, I'm thinking of this specific image of, I think it's these 2 peaches or 2 lemons, and you know, one of them is moldy and they put it in with a good one and the mold spreads to the good fruit. And so even good fruit becomes bad in the wrong environment. And ultimately everything will sour, whatever. So that's an argument for that. But really, energy's wild. And it's draining. And if you're around the wrong people that are just draining you, around the wrong people doing the wrong things, those things that drain you, it's time to go. And only you can make that choice. You have to choose better for you. You have to choose you over lonely. You have to choose, how do I say, you have to choose you and being lonely over the wrong company. You have to choose you. And it sucks and it's hard, but it's worth it. Because that's how growth happens. If you keep going to what's comfortable isn't good. What's comfortable is why you feel the way you do in the first place. It's not meant to be comfortable. It's an opportunity for you to grow, for you to recognize this isn't where I'm meant to be. Remember, knowing what you don't want is just as important as knowing what you do. So, Believe that you are meant for better things. Believe that you can do it. Believe that you can. And once you make up your mind, with unwavering faith, you move forward. Unwavering. And don't drink poison just because you're thirsty. So, I hope this helps. I feel like it got dark. You can get one more for what's rippling out. 91, 86, 11, 88. Ooh. Strength. You are strong. All of this stuff that's happened, all of these things, they have all forced you to be the thing that's coming to mind is a wounded warrior, but I don't think you understand how strong you are. I don't think you understand how this long, drawn-out process of what you feel has been breaking you down has made you this really, I have goosebumps, has made you this strong individual who will no longer accept anything less than they deserve. Abuse. And with this, sloth is on the bottom, but next was mania, partnership, and wrath. I feel like you're in a really, really volatile situation. And this person is controlling you. This person is trying to keep you stuck, or you feel stuck. And you're working really, really hard to transform, release, and totality all together. Like you've been working hard. And I believe if you have people who are, past, ask them for help. Ask them for help in this. Ask them for help in this transition. Help them, or ask them to, send you the right people. Ask them, because your angels, your guides, whoever, whatever you believe in, until you ask, until you invite them, they can't do anything. So I believe that once you choose to make the right choices for you, it's going to be all right. It's not going to be easy. Like I said, I can't say that enough, but it's going to be better than it is now. Strength, again, strength. You are so much stronger than you know. You are so much stronger than you know. And somebody is just trying to make you feel less than, so that you don't do whatever it is you know you need to do. You can, and you will, and I believe in you. And I got nothing but love.